What's up? What's going on, everybody? I can't be as loud as I would like to be. I am in a local Dunkin' Donuts to kind of catch up on some emails and kind of connect with people. This is a great place for me to kind of gather my thoughts and become a little bit more productive than I have been recently. So I'm going to go ahead and take the time out to do a quick video just to make sure I stay relevant and fresh with the content for you guys for JeremiahVegan.com. If you guys are familiar with who I am, my name is Jeremiah Vegan. My name is Jeremiah Vegan. My name is Jeremiah Vegan. Did I mention my name is Jeremiah Vegan? I am your host that does the most. As you can see, as you can see, as you can see, as you can see, this is the place where you need to be. I'm a personal brand consultant and influencer marketing strategist that specializes in helping brands develop their online following as well as convert in more sales. Hopefully you guys can hear me clearly. There's music, there's machine stuff like that going in the background. So hopefully when I play this back, you guys will be able to understand clearly on what it is that I'm going to be talking about. It's really cold, so I have my hoodie on and everything, and I'm scruffy. But let's get straight into it, okay? Alright, so I'm going to talk to you guys about how to actually land speaking gigs, how to use LinkedIn, and how to land speaking gigs using LinkedIn. Alright, so I'm going to be referencing a very good article that I came across on fastcompany.com, and they go over 7 ways to use LinkedIn to land speaking gigs, okay? Now, we're not going to go over everything. We're just going to go over some quick points that I feel are important for you to kind of remove the filler and get you to being successful and get you to being booked when you're using LinkedIn. Alright, and this can apply for not just speaking gigs, but to other opportunities as well, to convert more sales and get more clients or something like that for your business. Okay, so listen, the first thing that they list is add public speaker to your headline. Okay, in case you don't know this already, LinkedIn lets you remove the job title that automatically populates in your headline field so you can replace it with your own wording. And if you're trying to land more speaking gigs, simply insert public speaker in your headline. Performs a little double the duty when people are searching for you, okay? That's just one point. So the next thing that we're going to go over is using keywords related to your expertise, okay? So keywords associated with the topic you're trying to become an expert speaker in should be sprinkled throughout your LinkedIn profile. After all, event organizers want to bring in subject matters experts, not just people with speaking chops. So everything from your summary to your job descriptions should include keywords that might be using in a search. Okay, so basically what they're saying is if you put in certain keywords relevant towards your profession, the chances of you getting gigs will increase because they are looking for people who are knowledgeable in a certain area to come and speak a lot of the times. So just because you're not actually a speaker doesn't necessarily mean that you won't be reached out to in regards for bookings and stuff like that to speak at an event. Okay, and this can apply if you are also using LinkedIn for B2B business and other areas, not just public speaking. You don't have to be a public speaker to be booked for speaking, and you don't have to be a public speaker to for people to reach out to you about your services or products that you offer. Okay, so that's one thing. All right, let me go over briefly on what an ideal LinkedIn profile will look like. Okay. Here is an expert who actually specializes in building LinkedIn profiles. Actually spoke with her. She's a really nice person, and we're actually collaborating in the future. So this will give you an idea on what your profile should look like. Okay, especially as an influencer, as a brand, a personal brand. This is something that you might want to consider going forward. Okay, when you're using LinkedIn. Alright, as you can see, she has her banner here, and it gives her she has the tagline on what she offers. Okay, so what you can expect. So it says right here, clear as day, I help entrepreneurs get more clients on LinkedIn through a LinkedIn makeover, okay? And then she has a call to action on that banner where it says book a 15-minute discovery call, and she has the link on where you can go to actually book her, okay? Now there's better ways on how to there's better call to actions, but you can get an idea on what to do when you have a banner. When you have a banner, or when you have any type of display advertisement, you should always have a call to action. Alright, whenever you have a banner or image, there's always should be a call to action on that if you're using that as a form of marketing, okay? Then she has what she does again in her tagline right here. I help entrepreneurs get more clients on LinkedIn through a LinkedIn makeover, okay? Now, she has that she's a brand strategist, so make sure that you always have what you do, so when people are looking for your expertise, you come up in the search engines, okay? Okay, now let's go over the summary on your LinkedIn profile. Too often left blank, the summary section is where you can make the case that you are indeed an expert in your field. This section should be written in the first person because people like to connect with actual people. That's very important. Aim for a conversational tone here, not something formal that you'll put onto a resume, okay? You don't just use LinkedIn to get jobs, okay? If you are an entrepreneur or business owner, make sure that you create a job description as your profession. They said it right here as point number 4, create a job description for public speaker, if you're a public speaker, okay? And then it elaborates on what they're talking about. If you create a separate job listing for public speaker, you give yourself some space to speak directly about your public speaking experience. You might want to include information on how many keynotes you've delivered, the typical size of your audience, and accolades you've earned, okay? Then it says right here, another thing that you can do on your LinkedIn is you can embed speaking videos. If you have a speaking reel, include that under your summary so people can access it immediately. After reading your story, you can place full-length speaking videos here. The point is to let them sample a little so they know what they're getting as you being a speaker, okay? Now, like I said, this doesn't necessarily have to apply just to public speaking. You can apply it to other things as well. By the way, you can use that video that you would use on LinkedIn. You can use on another platform called gigsalad, which it's a marketplace where you can actually speak, okay? It's a marketplace that you can put your information on, and if people are looking for speaking or any type of services or events, you can come up and you can use that video on gigsalad, from my understanding as well. So that's just another tip for you, okay? So let's go on and conclude this and summarize this. You want to make sure that you having a headline. You want to make sure that you're using keywords that are relative towards your expertise throughout your whole profile. You want to make sure that you're showing off your expertise in your summary and you're speaking in a conversational tone, because people like to connect with people, not companies. You want to make sure that you create a job description as a public speaker. And then I'll also give some little tips here as well. But most importantly, because I said we're not going to cover all of these, is that you want to embed speaking videos within your summary, okay? Also, don't forget to add a banner to your profile and have a call to action in your banner. Don't forget to make this stuff look really nice, okay? And be active on LinkedIn. All right, be active on LinkedIn. If you don't want to be active on LinkedIn, you can hire someone to kind of automate LinkedIn for you. There's so many things that you can do to automate LinkedIn to where you're consistent without you actually being there. You can use social media manager platforms like Hootsuite and Buffer. I'm not sure if Buffer is on LinkedIn. You can connect with LinkedIn because I personally haven't used Buffer, so don't quote me on that, but I'm like 95% sure that you're able to use Buffer for that. And you can also hire other people to manage that for you, because it still takes time to post content and automate your profiles using Hootsuite and Buffer and stuff like that. You still have to take time to do that, so you can also hire someone to do those things for you. Alright, so I'm going to conclude that. Make sure that you guys go to jeremiahvegan.com if you're interested in growing your brand or business. Like I said previously, I am a personal brand consultant and influencer marketing strategist, so I help you build an online following, build a brand, and expand. That's the slogan that we're going with. Make sure that you join the Facebook group, and make sure that you watch the rest of the videos on this, okay? Look, right now I should have something on here that is talking to you about more videos. Check out the videos on my face. Alright, thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Let me give you an example, because I was told that if I actually show you guys how to subscribe, you'll probably subscribe. So let's go to this. Oh dang, I can't even do it. Hold on, let me stop this. Alright, make sure that you go to that subscribe button, okay? If you're watching, click that subscribe button, and most importantly, hit that bell, alright? You can do the same thing if you're watching this from a video. Hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell right there.